What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? In this video, I will be going over the top 10 rarest wrestling shoes. Now, this list is pretty much based all on my opinion. It's really not based on how many pairs there actually are in existence or how many came out at that specific time. But at this point in time, in the present, in 2021, this is what I think are the rarest wrestling shoes that if you see at a tournament, if you come across someone wearing these shoes, they got some hype. So starting off at the number 10 spot, we got my personal favorite, the Asics Matte Flexes. No, but actually starting off at number 10, we got the Nike Greco Supreme. So these shoes, they kind of look like boxing shoes, as you can see behind me. They come in kind of a crazy colors sometimes, as you can see here with this red and blue pair, but also something simple like an all white with kind of that black tongue on the shoe. But really, these shoes, I personally, I don't know how I'd feel about them. I feel like the grip is a little awkward and they look comfy as all heck, like they almost look leather, which is super cool. But occasionally you'll see people actually sell these on eBay, so you can actually get these if you want. So coming in at number 9, we got, I don't know how to pronounce this, I think it's called Onitsuku Tiger Wrestling Shoes. And these are Asics, and these also come in a variety of colors. There's a green and yellow pair, there's an orange and blue, there's kind of a USA color themed, really plain like black and gold. But these are really cool. These are really popular back in the day. And they just look so vintage. Like, I really want to find myself a pair. I believe the price range for these, you can still get them if they're used, probably between 100, and the newer pairs, of course, probably 300-ish, if not more, depending on the colorway and whatnot. But these are super cool. Once again, I would love to have myself a pair. Now, coming in at number 8 on my list is the OG Inflix. Now, these you probably have seen. I know a lot of people that actually have these. There's a red colorway, there's a black and gold colorway, and then there's also a blue colorway. Now, these shoes are really clean. I heard they're really comfy. They have the same sole that you see in most of the Nike wrestling shoes and just kind of the Inflix overall. And to get your hands on a pair of one of these, if you want a brand new pair, it's going to cost you upwards of $500 all the way to probably $700 if you want a brand new pair. But these are super hard to find, and a lot of times you're going to find them in bad condition or really poor condition because a lot of times the soles actually will crack on the bottom of these, unfortunately, but nonetheless, they're a really sick shoe. So coming in at number 7 now, of course, we got to add the Rowans. If you guys know rare wrestling shoes, if you guys want to, get hype wrestling shoes, Rowans are the go-to. I mean, there's a gold and black colorway, black and red, and then there's gray and orange, which is super cool. Now, these, I absolutely love the bottoms. It's like the aggressor bottoms. The overall look of the shoe, it's clean. It's got a lace pocket, and of course, these are named after Rowland Gardner, and he got these shoes, of course, after winning the Olympics, after beating, pretty big fella, Alexander Carolyn. And once again, if you're looking to get a brand new pair of these, it's going to probably almost be up in the thousands. I seen one guy on eBay try to sell his gold Rowans for that. I'm not sure if they sold or anything, but super sick. It's super rare to find, once again, a brand new pair. And a lot of the times, if you do find someone who has a pair of shoes, more often than not, they'll be cracked, old, and also the thing on the back will be peeling. So coming in at number 6 now, I'm going to have the whole Colette wrestling shoe collection. Now, there's Colette Speeds, which I actually have a pair of these. I won these from a giveaway, actually, as you can see. They're pretty worn out. The colors are fading, but these are legit Colette Speeds. These are unfortunately like a half size or one whole size too small, so I can get my shoe in there, but it really hurts my foot, so I'm gonna see if I can stretch these out and see if I can actually end up wearing these. But these are a super sick shoe, along with, of course, the other Colettes, which there is a black colorway, a blue colorway as well, and there's also, I think, an Illinois colorway, which is insane. Now, of course, it's named after Kerry Colette and his shoe. These shoes were designed especially for him, and for instance, on the Colette Speeds, you can kind of see the toe is kind of slanted upwards, and that's because Kerry's foot, he designed it that way because that's kind of how his foot was. I heard him say in an interview, which is actually very interesting. And unfortunately, there has been this guy trying to not really scam people, but sell fake pairs of these, which I don't. Get out of here, man. But I really hope that these can almost re-release. I think that'd be super cool to own, a brand new pair of Kerry Colette shoes. Now, coming in at number 5, we got the OG Wrestle Boutiques. Now, I do not know the amount of pairs that were released, but I assume it's anywhere between 50 and 100. That might even be stretching it. Almost maybe even 25 to 50, but I have no idea. So these behind me are the OG Wrestle Boutique shoes, and now, of course, they released, way more tons of shoes, collabing with Bryce Meredith and Reese Humphrey, and those are super sick as well. But something about the OGs being the first one ever, especially since it wasn't like a big wrestling brand. Like this is how he came up, and it's super crazy to see how the brand evolved now. And if you're looking to get a brand new pair of these, it would be probably somewhere in the 800s. I would be charging if I were selling it, but you can get used pairs of these. Probably not actually. I've never seen anyone trying to sell them. So good luck getting your hands on these. Coming in at number 4, we got the Nike 2K, I'm gonna call it the 2K4 series. I believe that's what it's called. And there's also a variety of colors in this. You got the black colorway, which is just, just straight black. And then you got also team officiated Nike shoes. So you got Penn State, there's Ohio State, there's Michigan colorway, and I don't even know how much more. I think there's an Illinois, once again, for that. But these, I've never seen anyone who actually has a pair in real life. I've seen them on Flickr. So if you guys don't know Flickr, that's kind of where people sell their rare wrestling shoes and whatnot. But these are very rare, and once again, I've never even seen a brand new pair of these. I don't even know when they came out. I don't even know. But all I know is that they're rare and they're fire. Now coming in at number 3, we got the Olympic Edition Nike Inflix. So for these, there has been kind of a talk around them, especially the shoe, because there has been a ton of fake Nike OE Olympic Edition shoes that are going around, and people who usually buy them, they know that they're fake, or they know that they're not legit, because if you want to get a legit pair of these, you're looking upwards of $500-$700 used, or even brand new. Actually, brand new, it's definitely in the thousands. I've just never seen one. But these, people get these fake from like AliExpress or Alibaba, and then people usually sell them on like eBay. But the one true way to tell if they're legit or fake is, one, based on the colorway. You got these, just weird colorways for the fakes, and of course you got these as the real, which is the red and blue colorway. I think these are the only two. There might be a black, but the one telltale sign that I can see if they're legit or not is if you look closely on the Nike logo, it will kind of look like carbon fiber, which is actually pretty cool, and the other ones of course are just fake. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we got the Nike foot sweeps. Some people even think of this as the holy grail of rare wrestling shoes. These only come in 2 colorways, I believe. We got the black and blue, and then the USA colors. I honestly don't know. I'd probably go with the USA color ones. That I think those look way cooler to me. But something about these shoes look different from any other wrestling shoe. For instance, the bottom is completely different. There's nothing made like that anymore, at least for that design. And then it's super cool because there's like 2 Nike logos on the same foot, which is interesting. Now, I have seen one pair in real life when I was at a Fargo training camp years ago, like I think 5 years ago or something. But I really wanted them. They're really beat up though, and of course he wasn't selling them. But I would love to get my hands on these. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the rare shoe on my list, and I think it's true. We got the Adidas West Germany Combat Speeds. Now these, I'm not too sure how much colorways are involved in these, but I believe these shoes were produced and brought out in the 80s, or it was when West Germany was a country. Now, of course, see, I'm researching this right now because I'm not too sure, but in 1990 is when East Germany conquered West Germany, so then it just became Germany, I guess. So that is how long ago these shoes were made, and there's a pink colorway, which is absolutely insane. It kind of looks like suede, and then you got a blue colorway of these as well, and they are still selling Combat Speeds, Adidas's, to this day, but nothing that looks as sick as these. If you're looking at a brand new pair, it's going to cost you anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000, and again, I think I've only seen one person selling them, especially the pink ones. But if you ever see someone wrestling in these, I just tell them to put in a museum, because these are way too cool to be wrestling in. And if anyone has a pair out there, if anyone wants to cut me a deal, let me know. If anyone has any of these shoes, size 9 to 10.5, actually, yeah, 9 to 10.5, if anyone has any of these, let me know in the comments, maybe cut me a deal. And that's been the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my list of the top 10 rarest wrestling shoes. If you guys did enjoy it, I would love if you would slap a like. Actually, no, dude, that's sus, dude. You know, like if you want, subscribe if you want. A new video coming out in a couple days, and that's where me and Slush Nation will be maxing out our lifts. Here we go.